All right, if you're a freelancer or a consultant, you already know the classic deal, right? You trade your time for money. But what if you could actually break that cycle? What if you could build something that scales way beyond just the hours you have in a day? Okay, let's get into it. We're going to explore how you can take your expertise and really transform it from just a service into a full-blown scalable business.
So let me tell you a quick story that just perfectly captures this whole idea. A few years back, there was this consultant, and she was all set to send a proposal for a big project. She was feeling pretty good about her price, too, $65,000. But then, she got a little nudge to think bigger, to think differently.
You see, the question she started asking wasn't, how many hours is this going to take me? Instead, it was, what kind of impact is this project going to have on my client's business? This simple switch kicked off a much deeper conversation with the buyer, where she started digging to uncover the true value of what she was about to do for them.
And through that conversation, she had a huge realization. This project was set to create over $1 million in new value for her client. So she went back to her proposal, and she changed it dramatically. We're not talking about adding a few $1,000. No, she went big. Her new price, $300,000. And here's the best part. She won the project.
Now, the crucial thing to understand here is this wasn't about her promising to work 4 times harder or longer. Not at all. It was about pricing the outcome, the return on investment that the client was going to get. This is the fundamental mindset shift you have to make, from being just another service provider to being a strategic investment. And that journey to scaling your business, it starts by first understanding the true value you already have.
And here's the best news. You already have everything you need to get started. Seriously, the foundation for this kind of growth isn't some new skill you have to go out and learn. It's about looking inwards and just taking an honest inventory of the incredible skills you've already mastered. Okay, first up, let's talk hard skills. These are the obvious ones, right? The technical things you'd list on your resume. Maybe it's data analysis, project management, coding, you name it. But here's the secret sauce. Don't just list everything you can do. Focus on the technical tasks that you actually find joyful. That's the sweet spot where you'll do your absolute best work, and that's where your real value starts to shine through.
Next up are your soft skills. And honestly, I kind of hate that term because these are often your most powerful skills. We're talking about your ability to communicate clearly, to lead a team, to bring people together, to solve tricky problems. These are the uniquely human skills that really separate you from everyone else who has the same technical abilities. And the best part? They are totally transferable to any business you decide to build.
And now for my favorite part, your hidden talents. What is it that you do so naturally, so effortlessly, that you don't even see it as a skill? Just think about it for a second. What problems do your friends, your family, your colleagues always come to you for help with? That right there, those are often your true superpowers, and they're the real key to your unique value.
So once you've really identified your unique value, the next step is to completely flip the script on how you price it. This means you got to start moving away from thinking in hourly rates and project fees and instead adopt a strategy that truly reflects the results you deliver.
This strategy is called value-based pricing, and it's a total game changer. Your fee is based entirely on the value and the return on investment you create for your client. It's not about your time, it's all about their outcome. So for example, if you know your work is going to help a client generate an extra $1 million, well, charging them 10% of that, $100,000, is an easy yes for them, whether it takes you 10 hours or 100 hours to do it.
Just look at how different these two philosophies are. The old way, cost-based pricing, it starts with you and your costs. Then you have to go convince the buyer that it's worth it. But value-based pricing, it starts with the customer. Through a real conversation, you and the client agree on the value of the outcome beforehand, which makes your fee feel like a logical, no-brainer investment for them.
And you know what? This is your secret weapon. A recent study found that only about a quarter of consultants are actually using value-based pricing. The vast majority, they're still stuck in the old model, just trading your time for money. So by simply adopting this mindset, you immediately stand out from the pack.
This quote from consultant Elliot Bagoon just sums it all up perfectly. As soon as a client sees your fee as an investment in their own success, the entire conversation about price changes. You're no longer just an expense on a spreadsheet that they're trying to minimize. No, you're a partner in creating value.
Okay, so you figured out your value, you're pricing it correctly. Now, how do you scale? Well, the answer is to stop reinventing the wheel with every single client and start building a system. This is how you finally decouple your income from your time.
And the key concept here is something called a productized service. Think of it like turning your service into a repeatable product. It's a highly specialized, done-for-you solution that has a set price and a clearly defined scope. And it's designed to run like a well-oiled machine, whether you're directly involved in every step or not.
And the difference is just it's night and day. In traditional freelancing, you are the business. Your income is totally capped by the time you have. But with a productized service, you get to build the business. The process is standardized, the offer is crystal clear, and your income is no longer chained to the hours you work.
And hey, getting started with this is actually more straightforward than you might think. It really boils down to a 3-step process. First, you standardize. Make the work as predictable as you can with one set of tools and one methodology. Second, you streamline. Bring in templates and software to make delivery faster and way more efficient. And third, you document. Write down every single step of the process so it can be repeated, refined, and eventually delegated to someone else.
Now, once you have a system that reliably creates value, a whole new world of opportunities just swings wide open. You're not just a freelancer anymore, you're a founder, and you have real choices about what kind of business you actually want to build.
You really do have options. You could go the agency route, hiring other experts to deliver the work while you focus on growing the business, or maybe you create a subscription model, offering your skills on retainer for predictable, recurring revenue. You could perfect that productized service we talked about, or even package your knowledge into digital products like online courses, creating a source of truly passive income. Each one of these paths offers its own rewards.
And let me tell you, the demand for this kind of high-value, specialized expertise is absolutely exploding. Right now, skills in areas like AI engineering, cybersecurity, even strategic UX design, they're all commanding premium rates. This isn't just some abstract theory. This is a real lucrative path for anyone who can package their expertise in the right way. So there you have it. The path is pretty clear. It all starts with understanding your hidden superpowers. Then it shifts to pricing the incredible value you create. And it all leads to scaling by building a powerful system around your expertise. You already have the value. You now have the blueprint. So the only question left is, what will you build?